All right, so as you can see, we have a very special guest here today on the AlignedLife podcast. Introduce yourself, please.
I'm Silas Castelli, the youngest of the three sons.
That's right. And so we just got done recording a podcast with my dad for his podcast, the Encore Phase, and Silas did a great job. I asked him to join this podcast because I wanted to talk with you about your creative nature. And so last week on my show, The Five, I talked about before we knew when, which meant like we knew so much about who we really are, and we lived these very carefree lives, more like I think we're supposed to live when we're older, when we were little, because you don't know any better. Like you haven't lived long enough to have some of your innocence taken from you through school and life and other things. So you live a very innocent life, which allows you to do things that you enjoy doing, one, tapping into your creativity. And so I want to end the conversation talking about your YouTube channel because I love it. But before that, I just want to talk about your creativity just in general. Like, let's start with you have different things that you like and it changes. So like last year or earlier this year, it was WWE.
Now it changed to the NBA.
So I don't know if you can kind of pinpoint it, but how do you know when you really like something? And then how do you know when that thing that you liked is no longer exciting for you and something else is? Do you know, like, how do you know when you like something a lot?
So what am I supposed to say? I don't know. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, so how do you know when you like something? So, like, let's talk about when you found WWE. Do you remember, like, what it felt like? Why did you get obsessed with it? Like, did you always think about it all the time? Like, do you remember?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me what you remember about it.
A lot of my friends, like Cooper, Jackson, Charlie, introduced me to it. They were, like, talking about it a lot. And so I was like, let's see how good this is. Then I started watching it. I was like, all right, this is pretty good. And then I started watching it over and over again. Like, in the mornings, I would watch... Like, go back to, like, 2008 when Batista went against Great Khali. I watched that. And a lot of videos like that. And you bought me a lot of those toys, which is about $300 of all the toys about that.
Mm-hmm. So it's almost like you became obsessed about it. Like, it was all, from watching you, it was like all you thought about. You'd wake up, you'd put on old WWE in the morning, which I loved.
I love that.
We'd watch Monday Night Raw sometimes, and sometimes some of the other ones. You'd come home from school and you'd put on the old videos. Then you'd play with the wrestling guys. It's like all you thought about was WWE. We went and saw it in person, and then all of a sudden it was like, all right, WWE is boring. Did it get boring for you, or how did it? Do you remember when you switched from WWE to NBA? What was that like?
Nothing really is happening. Like, all the new wrestlers like Trick Williams and all the other ones like that. So, and I was like, John Cena just retired. Randy Orton's about to retire. So is Roman Reigns. I was like, it's nothing really exciting anymore. I'm just going to stop liking it.
Okay. And then that stopped, and what filled the next... What was the next thing you got obsessed with?
So we watched... Pacers, we brought your TV outside to watch it. And so I was like, all right, there is kind of cool stuff about this. Plus, I played played basketball for about 3 years. So I played basketball a lot, but I wasn't really, like in kindergarten, I didn't really watch NBA and WNBA. I didn't really watch that much. But but when it was like when we were going against like the Knicks, we would always go like outside and we would put it up on like the fireplace. And so that's how I got kind of like into NBA and stuff.
I think another thing that really fed your basketball was, one, you getting better at basketball and actually enjoying playing it. But I think it really clicked this year during Roman's basketball season and watching Fisher's.
Oh, yeah.
Especially the varsity team. Like, you used to never love watching basketball in person, and you loved watching the varsity game. So I think that was a big part of it, too.
Yep.
So, and now you're still all NBA, right? What is it about NBA that you like a lot?
I like the players. I like their teams. I like their team colors. And I also do play 2K26 NBA. I just got a PlayStation 5, so I had to learn how to play it because on a PlayStation 4, it just shows play now, and it's like WNBA and NBA. Now it's like my career, my team, and so I had to get used to playing it like that because I always played on a PlayStation 4.
Was that intimidating to have to learn to play on a new? Like, did it scare you or make you frustrated, or was it just like, okay, I can learn this?
Frustrated. I was like, how am I supposed to learn this? I know I see Roman play this, but I never know how to play just like NBA.
But how long did it take? Like, so you were frustrated, but then how long did it take you to figure it out?
I watched a couple of videos on it, and I also wanted to play college. And it's like 2K share, and I would go to where it said, and it was like no 2K share to like search up 2026 college basketball.
And I said, no, we're not downloading other people's stuff. We're not doing that. You got enough basketball in there, right?
Right.
But I think it's good for you to remember and recall in the future that you went from PlayStation 4, and that sounded like it was going to blow up. So you earned it by reading. Go to PlayStation 5, and initially you were a little intimidated and frustrated because it was different. And you could have gave up and said, I can't figure this out, and then not played anymore. Or you found a way to learn how to play it. And it didn't take you very long. Like, you learn things really quickly, especially when you're young. So I think that was a good thing for you to remember. You have any other thoughts on NBA?
No.
No? What have you thought about the World Cup? You think soccer, because of World Cup, will replace basketball, or do you think basketball is still going to be the thing you'll stay with?
Maybe replace? I don't know.
If I had to guess, I don't think so. I don't think so because you don't, at least right now, you don't enjoy soccer as much as basketball.
The only number I like in soccer is 10.
10? You like all the 10 players?
Yeah. Mbappe, Messi, Neymar, Pele.
So
except the Belgian player, number 10.
Yeah. I would be surprised if you replace basketball right now with soccer. I could be wrong. But let's talk about the replacing. Because sometimes as you get older, people will do things for a long period of time or even a short period of time. So let's go back to WWE. You were all in on WWE. You bought WWE 2K26. You had
2K25.
the toy. 2K25, sorry. WWE 2K25. You bought the toys. You had shirts. All the things.
I recorded it a lot. I probably have like 20 videos of that and stuff, like how to do like a mid-range spear off a ladder.
Yeah. Or we would wrestle in the pool. Like you would want to wrestle like that. So you were all in. And a lot of times when people will do that, when they no longer like that thing that they're doing, they sometimes keep doing it because they feel like they wasted time and energy or money doing the old thing. You go from WWE to NBA. So do you feel bad when you realize, okay, I don't enjoy this anymore? Or are you okay realizing this isn't exciting for me anymore? I'm just going to put this down and do something new. Do you feel bad when that happens?
No.
Good. I was hoping you would say that because we shouldn't. And so this will probably be over your head, meaning it's a term that you won't know and it won't make a lot of sense right now, but people watching and listening, it'll be an important term for them. So there's this thing called a sunk cost fallacy. So that means if we go back to your situation with WWE, you invested time watching, learning, getting obsessed with it. We invested money in the toys and in the video games and the experiences. And so when it comes time to realizing, okay, WWE doesn't make me as happy anymore, and I'm curious about NBA, I want to go learn more about that, a lot of people would be like, but I put so much time and energy and money into WWE, I'm just going to keep doing it because I don't want that to be wasted. Does that make sense at all?
Yeah.
So they're going to stay doing WWE even though it doesn't make them happy because of what they did in the past. And so what the sunk cost fallacy is telling us that those funds are gone, the money has been spent, the time has been given, the energy has been used up. You can't get that back. And so there's no reason to keep doing something that you don't enjoy because of that stuff in the past. It's already done. So don't use future dollars, don't use future energy, don't use future time doing something that you don't enjoy. Be okay putting it down and saying, hey, this was a good part of my life. WWE was important for a year, but now it's NBA for me, and I'm going to go all in on NBA. It's kind of like Mom with her store. when she decided to close her store earlier this year, it's because the enjoyment and the passion for it was no longer there. A lot of people would still be doing the store even though they didn't enjoy it as much. And Mom made what I think is the smart decision, and what I think was the right decision for her, was to close the store on her terms because it was no longer making her happy.
For 12 years.
Yeah, for 12 years. It was great for 12 years, and now it's time for her to have something new going forward. And I think that a lot of people aren't able to do that. And you're able to do that very easily. Going again back to the reason you can do it when you're young is because you aren't worried about what other people think. You weren't worried about what your friends thought when you switched from WWE to NBA, were you? Probably didn't even register. I probably shouldn't even tell you that because now you might think about it. But you just did it because you wanted to. And I think that we, people watching and listening, we can learn from you. That go all in on the thing that you love right now. And then if it ends up not being something you stay with forever, that's okay. And then go follow your interest to the next thing, because the next thing might be the thing that you really want to do. Don't stay in the old thing. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So like when NBA is no longer exciting for you and something else goes, you're not going to stay with NBA just to stay with it. You're going to go to whatever the next thing is, right? Probably.
And also in basketball, like KD and LeBron James are retiring. People thought LeBron James was going to retire. Mm-hmm. I heard he's trying to go to like the Warriors. Mm-hmm. I thought he was supposed to retire.
Mm-hmm. Or he might go to the Cavs.
Cavs?
Because he's from Cleveland. That's the other.
Wait, he was born in Cleveland?
Well, he was born in Akron, which is outside of Cleveland.
It's not in Cleveland?
No, it's not in Cleveland, but it's close. All right, so is there anything else that you think would be helpful to share with people listening about following your interests, allowing it to guide you, and then not being afraid to set that down to pick something else new up? Is there anything else you want to share?
Nothing really.
Nothing really? Okay. All right, so perfect. So then with the rest of the show, because we'll be a short episode, I want to talk about your creativity, because you are very creative, and you always have been. I will say that it does make me a little sad
that I don't draw anymore.
Yeah, that you don't draw anymore. I loved your drawings. I loved watching you draw. You were so good at it. And the only reason it makes me sad is not because I want you to do something that you don't enjoy, but like that was when you were even more innocent and naive and creative. And so now, like, you're losing some of that creativity of drawing, which is okay. I'm okay with that. But I did love when you used to draw. Remember that one video we have where you have the iPad and your little belly's resting on it and you're drawing?
Oh, my God.
I love that video.
Oh, it's terrible.
But you were really good at drawing, too. And I love that creativity. But you also became creative. From that creativity of drawing became creativity with some of your toys. Remember the video you made with the gremlins?
Oh, I haven't checked that out in a while.
I know. Like, I don't think you realize how creative you are. Like, the gremlin thing was really, really good. Remember the voice you made?
Oh, yeah. I thought we, like, edited that and actually took something.
No, that was you.
From, like, the gremlin.
No, that was your voice. So, when you do get these creative flares, do you know it? Or is it, again, you're just doing what you want to do?
I'm just doing what I want to do.
Right. So tell me about let's go back last summer. What was your creative venture last summer?
Painting rocks and selling them.
Yeah. Tell me what you want to tell me about that. What was that experience like?
It was pretty fun. Mm-hmm. I sold about I think it was like $10 or $5. I think I might have got like $30 from selling those.
No, you made more than $30.
I did?
Yeah.
I know that Caitlin gave me 20.
Yeah, because we drew a couple. So just to let everybody know what we're talking about, last summer he would go find rocks, and it wasn't paint, it was markers, right?
It was paint.
The paint markers. That's right, the paint markers. And he would draw on the rocks. So you could place an order, and then you would draw what it was, which I thought was a really cool idea. And I love that out on the back patio, we had that little section of your rocks in the mulch with all the ones that you just did for fun.
I used to do that last summer with my babysitter.
I would say, how did you come up with that idea? Did she give you the idea? Or how did you come up with the idea to color on rocks? Or did you just get it? Like, oh, hey, there's rocks, and I have paint markers. Let me draw on them.
I think it was like I want to sell some rocks for some money since Leo's doing like garbage can cleaning. Mm-hmm. And so I would try. I just lost what I was going to say.
How'd you come up with the idea? Do you remember?
I was like, I want to sell some stuff. And then I painted rocks. We did like a Minion, Snoopy, Ninja Turtles.
If I remember right, I think it started out you were just doing it for fun. And then we came up with the idea of, oh, you could sell this. Because I think I shared them on my Instagram.
Yeah, I think
and then people were like, oh, can Silas paint me one? And so the cool thing is, it started with creativity, rocks and paint markers. You just did it for fun because you enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. And then I happened to share it on Instagram, and other people were like, oh, I want one of those. Can Silas do this one for me? And so that's the way I remember it happening. Was it just started from pure creativity. And again, I want the adults that are watching and listening to this to learn from you. We can learn from you. You just followed your instinct and your creativity, and you shared it with the world, and some people in the world said, hey, we want those, we'll pay you for them. And realistically, we could have tried to make that a big business. I didn't want to. I wanted you just to do it for fun, make a little bit of money. But the reality of it is we could have really gone into getting bigger rocks and doing it more and make a big business out of it potentially, and had Silas's rocks.
I still do have some rocks, and where like the crock pot is, kind of like the shelf under the chargers.
So does this make you want to go do some more rocks? You should just like some NBA ones.
Like what? Like
the logos.
The Lakers, Pacers.
Yeah.
I have done one. Your dad got the Pacers one, then your mom got the clown one since she loves clowns.
Yep. So that was last summer's creative venture. What's this summer's creative venture?
Basketball.
No. What have you been doing? What did you start like 3 weeks ago?
My YouTube channel.
Yeah. So this is something that
not even.
Yeah.
I have like 70. I think I have like 74 videos that started like 14 days ago.
I wish I had multiple cameras so we could have just zoomed in on like how much your face lit up when you talked about your video. So a few weeks ago, Silas asked me if he could start a YouTube channel. And so obviously I'm kind of like, I don't know, like you're 8, but I'm in control of it and we know what's going on there. We make only videos that are posted for kids, so there's no comments and things on it. And what you wanted to do was have a channel that you could put stuff on. And within 2 days, you had like 40 videos, which is insane creation. No, it was like within 2 or 3 days, you had 40-some videos. So what are you doing on your YouTube channel? Like, what are the videos that people could find on there?
So it's the Hooper FN. I came up with Hooper because I like to play basketball in the basement, because I just learned how to dunk. And so it's mostly just playing basketball. And then me with like my friend doing videos together since he just started one. And with him, I get a lot of like views. So with him, and we do like a lot of videos. We do like the tapestries that are super like sticky. We threw them up on the ceiling and tried to get them down with stuffies.
That was not at our house, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Hopefully his parents don't mind.
They don't know.
They do now.
No, they don't.
So the videos on your channel are, what I love about it is,
and Fortnite.
If you look at your YouTube channel, it doesn't look like an adult's YouTube channel, because an adult YouTube channel is very calculated. It's the same type of videos, the same type of thumbnails, the same type of titles, because they're trying to accomplish something with the video. Most YouTube channels, including my own, it's not pure creativity. Like, there is creativity, but there's also thought behind it. Yours is purely, I want to make this video, I'm going to put on it, and there's no rhyme or reason. So we have videos of you playing video games.
Yeah.
We have videos of you rating squishies. You have videos of you trading squishies. You have videos of you dunking in the basement. Videos of you playing football.
Football?
There's no of you and Cooper playing football?
No.
Oh, I thought there was. My bad.
No.
But it's all these different things. And like, you can look at your YouTube channel and just see pure creativity.
When I play football with them, I have to be with Lucas, since he's super little. And I like try and give him the ball, but he just gets tackled every time since we play tackle football. And so he would just like pass it to me, and I don't know how to play football. I'm just super like fast, and I know how to run. I don't know like when you can like kick that ball to whatever, like that big yellow U.
Field goals?
Yeah.
That's all right. I'm okay if you don't know football. But the point of it is I just want like people to realize that like looking at your channel is pure innocent creativity. There's no motive behind it other than let's do this video. And what I also love about it is you're using your iPad as the video camera. So there's not high technology. It's just basically a bunch of kids creating videos for fun, videos that are clean and good and nothing bad, because I watch all of them to make sure there's not anything that shouldn't be on there. And then you put it out there for fun.
One thing I do regret doing is in Fortnite videos, I do yes, it's for kids. And my friend's like, no, because there's guns. And I was like, well,
that's not a problem.
Kids.
That's not a problem because they're not real guns and it's just a video game. The whole point of it being for kids and not for kids is whether or not
GTA.
It's not no. It's whether or not they allow comments and stuff. So I didn't want comments on yours because there's no reason for comments. But speaking of comments, it's a good transition to kind of like the end of the YouTube conversation. What did I say is the second that certain things become important to you, we're done with YouTube. What were those things?
Huh?
What did I tell you? If you start worrying about stuff, I'm going to cancel.
Subscribers.
And what else?
Views.
Right. And so I think
all I want is just to hit 500 views. If like I have just 460.
Yeah, I think it's okay to have goals. I don't have a problem with you having a goal like that. We'll edit that out.
Close my nose.
That's all right. We'll edit that out.
Yep, I know.
You good?
Yep, I'm good.
All right. I have no problem with you having goals for numbers. I think it's fine to say, hey, I'd love to have 500 views. Where the problem will become is if you start getting upset and you start saying, I'm not good, or you talk negative about the views. So I'm okay with you having that, but what I don't want you to do is I don't want you to define yourself and how good you are as a creative by how many views you get, by how many subscribers you get, and all those things. Because at the end of the day, those things aren't important. What's important is that you create these videos that you want to for fun and out of being creative, and you express yourself.
Like when I started my YouTube channel, I was like, all right, this is probably going to get like only like 10 subscribers in just a year. And then like 13 days later, I have 460 views, 200 and something something views, and then I have 36 subscribers. And I was like, dang, I went up. How much do people actually like my videos?
Right. And I don't want you to think and worry too much about that, because that actually, it doesn't matter. What matters is you make what you like and you put it out there. What anybody else thinks doesn't really matter. And the second I see that you are letting that type of stuff bother you, we're done. I shut it down, because that's what the problem. It's gonna bother me. Right now it doesn't. That's the problem with social media right now. So many people are trying to get their happiness and their feeling good about themselves by the comments and the views and the number of subscribers they have.
Like famous subscribers, like make sure to like and subscribe and stuff like that. Like Chester, if he's probably like, if I make this shot, you guys have to like and subscribe. Then he just like makes it. And I was like, what if he just like edits all that stuff out until he actually makes it?
He probably does. Which is, and I'm even okay for you telling people, hey, if you like and subscribe, like I'm okay with that. I just don't want you saying, I'm good, I'm bad because of the numbers. The numbers don't matter. I've been doing podcasts and videos for over 11 years now. We're right at 11 years. And I've made changes and different things. I don't have a big subscribers list. I don't get a lot of views.
You have 200.
I don't get, but compared to what else is out there. But how many subscribers I have is not determining whether or not I do the next video. Because if it did, I would have quit a long time ago.
Roman has a YouTube channel, and I thought the only video I saw was like basketball edits.
Yeah.
And I have no clue how to do like CapCut.
And that's something you can learn. And
Cooper's trying to like teach me. It's like you have to download this app called CapCut, then you have to like choose what kind of video, and then you can put like whatever.
Yeah, I'm okay. Like that's good to learn those skills and learn how to get better at the things. All of that stuff is good. I want all of that for you. I want all of that to be driven by your curiosity and your creativity. I don't want you to tell me I need to learn to do CapCut so I can get more views. We're done. If you say, hey, I want to make videos that I'm more proud of and that I want to learn how to edit so I can do these things, cool. Because that's curiosity and that's creativity leading you. The second it becomes about the views, no more.
I don't even care about the views.
Good.
I care.
Good. And that's what I want. That's what I want. What do you care about? Sorry.
The videos.
Right. Perfect. As long as you maintain that, I am fully supportive of you.
I make about
YouTube.
like 3 videos a day.
I know you turn them out.
Yeah.
As a content creator myself, I'm very proud of the work that you're doing on your YouTube channel.
Like this week, I think it was yesterday. Was it yesterday when Brazil lost against Norway?
Brazil lost, I think, 2 days ago.
So that day I was wearing that Brazil jersey, and I was like, I'm just gonna go downstairs and I was like, I'm just gonna film like a lot of videos. So I'd have like 5 basketball videos a day, and I would post like 1 a day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you're doing a great job. From one content creator to a new one, you're doing a great job. And what makes it great is you're creating what you want, the way you want to do it, and you're having fun. You keep doing those things. I'll keep letting you have a YouTube channel. I'll even invest in it. Meaning, I want to get you a microphone so that
I know, I was like,
not one of those mics, like one that you can just like put on your shirt that hooks up to your iPad, so that when you're playing video games, your voice is louder.
When I was doing it with your dad, I was like, maybe my dad will let me have that one. Since do you even use that one?
Yeah, I use that one. That's the one I use when I have. That microphone is the same type of microphone that Michael Jackson used to record the Thriller album. Yeah.
Like the exact one, like that's the.
Well, that wasn't Michael Jackson's, but it's the same. It's the same kind. It's the same brand.
Same brand.
Yep. So no, when I sit down over there and record with people online, that's the microphone I use. These I use here because it's easier. But you don't need a mic like this yet. Like as time goes on, we can do it. But step 1 in building your creativity is get a microphone that just works with your iPad, so we can hear you better when you're doing your videos.
I like my Fortnite videos. I downstairs when Mom had like her office, when she like shut down the store but was still selling in the basement. Mm-hmm. There was that chair, and so I was like, I need to let the screen see the screen with, so I'm not like blocking the view. So I put it up like super like on it, so you can like see it good. Yeah. And I forgot.
That's okay. And so what he's describing is the way that he was able to record the TV screen in his room while he played video games.
Yeah, and I got the chair, and I was like, I have to stand when I'm doing my videos, and I might as well just take this chair to do in the background so they can't see me. So I actually use that. It's one of my white desk with the TV, that one. Mm-hmm. They probably know what I'm talking about because I'm going to post it. Mm-hmm. And the other one is the Fortnite one, which is bigger, so I just stack pillows on it, and
that right there is even more creativity. So the problem you had was you don't have a camera on a tripod like I do. You have an iPad. You don't want to be in the video. You want it to just be the screen.
Yeah.
How can you get this video? Well, you decided, let me get a chair, let me get pillows, let me put my iPad there, and that way the iPad is able to get the whole screen. You're not in front of it, and you can get a better shot than before. That is creative as well. That's problem solving.
Like, it doesn't like lock on to the only thing you see is like the screen. You can also see like my PlayStation 5, my collectible heads that of the basketball players, and all that other stuff, like the 2 little Jesuses. So yeah, they can also see that.
All right. So yeah, so you've got your video camera set up on your iPad. You set it up in a creative way, and then you also have the display in a creative way so you can see. And I'll try to edit so I can take like a screenshot or a short video and plug that in, so while you're describing it, they can see it as well. I'm going to do some extra editing to this episode so I can do some screen share type things to show people your videos and those types of things. Okay, well, I think that what I hope people take away from this episode is that they go back to when they were 8 years old and they get in touch with their inner creativity, whether that be that they start doing art or they start doing videos, or they just look at problems in life and get creative with it and not be so much in their head and thinking through things. Again, the problem is, how do I record my video games in my room with just an iPad? I'll get Mom's chair. I'll stack pillows up on it. I'll put the iPad on there. Boom. Now I have a recording, and it looks really good. No one, like, if we didn't tell anybody that, they would probably think you were using a camera. So there's a lot we can learn from you, because as we get older, we forget some of this easy, automatic things that we always grow up doing. Being creative, being problem solving, doing what we love because we love it, and not worrying about everybody else, and just putting it out there. And so I think you're doing a great job, and you're a great inspiration to creative people to just create and put it out there. And then go create more and go put more out there. And your videos now already, like the video you shot yesterday, is better than the first one you've done. You're more natural when you talk. You talk a little bit louder with more confidence because you've been doing a bunch of them.
I'm just beginning, and so it's not that good. Then out through the months and days, it's get better.
Right, and it'll keep on getting better. And then you can start adding some more technology to it and cameras and other things. But right now, I just want you to create for fun. And as long as you create for fun and don't put too much pressure on yourself and don't validate yourself by the numbers and the views, I support your YouTube channel. So what is your YouTube channel name?
The Hooper FN, no spaces.
The Hooper FN, no spaces. We'll link to it, so if anybody wants to check out your videos, they can find it. But I want to thank you for doing 2 podcast episodes in a row. I know as an 8-year-old, it's hard to sit still. And you've been fidgeting lately. I tell you, you're getting tired. I want to thank you for doing that. I know Pubba appreciated having you on his podcast. I'm glad we finally got to do this.
Like, how can Pubba just stay still like this, but usually Santa have to do like this over and over again, do like that.
Yep. That's just as you get older, you get more comfortable sitting still. When you're younger, you got all this energy. You want to do something, you want to go. So thank you for doing 2 podcast episodes. Thank you for being a guest on my podcast. And thank you for inspiring me to be a better creator and put more content out there and do it because I love it and not worry about what everybody else thinks. Because at the end of the day, there will be people who like your content. And as you're seeing, your numbers will grow and your audience will grow if you just keep on doing it out of love for the craft and not trying to do it to get more viewers. When you try to get more viewers is when usually the content isn't as good. When you do it from your heart and just create what you want to create, that's the best. So keep on doing that, all right? Any closing words?
No.
Until everybody have a good day.
Have a good day, guys.
All right, thanks for tuning in. As Silas said, have a good day, and we'll see you all in the next episode.